Welcome back to Apex Sci-Fi. We live in a world of subscriptions. You subscribe to listen to music. You subscribe to watch movies. You subscribe to have food delivered to your door. But what happens when the corporations stop selling you content and start renting you your own body parts? Today's story takes us to a not-so-distant future where 2020 vision is a premium service, and being broke doesn't just mean you're hungry, it means you're blind. If you hate unskippable ads, smash that like button to skip the buffer. And if you want to keep your vision free of charge, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. Read the terms and conditions carefully. Scrolling to the bottom won't save you this time. The rain on the Neo-Tokyo highway didn't look like water. Through the lens of Jax's Kiroshi 4 optic implants, the rain looked like falling diamonds. The streetlights weren't just yellow lamps. They were labeled with real-time lumen data and energy consumption stats floating in elegant augmented reality text. Jax blinked, zooming in 4x on the license plate of the heavy hauler truck 300 meters ahead. Clean, he muttered. Lane change recommended. He tapped the steering yoke of his quadra-turbo. The car surged forward, weaving through the dense maglev traffic at 240 kilometers per hour. Jax loved his eyes. He had bought them, well, leased them, 3 years ago after a chemical spill at the factory burned out his organic ones. The Kiroshi 4s were top of the line. Night vision, thermal layering, instant translation of foreign text, and a built-in targeting computer that helped him play darts on the weekends. Sure, the monthly fee was steep. 4,000 credits a month. But for the privilege of seeing the world in 8K resolution, it was worth every penny. He was running late for a delivery. The package in the passenger seat was a biocooler containing a synthetic liver. If he didn't get it to the uptown clinic in 20 minutes, the liver would spoil and Jax would be docked a month's pay. 14 minutes, his internal HUD chimed. A soothing, feminine AI voice. Music, Jax commanded. Play, synthwave classics. The music started playing directly onto his auditory nerve. The road ahead was a blur of neon motion. He felt like a god of the highway. Then the chime sounded. It wasn't the pleasant music playing chime. It was the harsh, dissonant buzz of an administrative alert. A red envelope icon appeared in the center of his vision, blocking his view of the center lane. Dismiss, Jax said, annoyed. The icon didn't vanish. It expanded. Alert, payment method declined. Jax's heart skipped a beat. He swerved slightly, correcting the car's trajectory manually. What? No, that's impossible. Reroute payment to secondary account. Processing. The spinning loading circle hovered in his eyes, opaque and irritating. It obscured the brake lights of a sedan in front of him. Jax slammed on the brakes, feeling the anti-lock system shudder. Come on, he hissed. Don't do this now. Transaction failed. Insufficient funds. Jax swore. He remembered the auto debit for his apartment rent had gone through this morning. He was overdrawn. He had meant to transfer the credits from his savings, but he forgot. Okay, Jax said, trying to keep his voice calm. System, request a 24-hour grace period. Authorization code, Jax Alpha 9. Request denied. The text was bold. Unfeeling. User has exceeded maximum grace period requests for this quarter. Service suspension imminent. Suspension. Jax yelled. I'm driving. I'm doing 200 clicks on a wet highway. You can't suspend my eyes. Time remaining, 60 seconds. A countdown timer appeared in the top right corner of his vision. It was ticking down with terrifying speed. 59, 58. Call customer service. Jax screamed. Emergency override. Connecting to customer support. Hold music began to play. It was a jaunty, upbeat jazz tune that clashed horribly with the terror rising in Jax's throat. We are currently experiencing higher than normal call volumes, a recorded voice said cheerfully. Your estimated wait time is 45 minutes. I don't have 45 minutes. I have 45 seconds. Jax looked for an exit ramp. The nearest one was 2 kilometers away. He couldn't make it. He was trapped in the fast lane, boxed in by automated freight trucks. If he slowed down too much, he'd be rear-ended and crushed. If he pulled over to the narrow shoulder, he risked sliding off the maglev rail. 30 seconds. The world began to lose saturation. The vibrant neon colors of the city faded to a dull gray. This was the first stage of the shutdown protocol, eco mode. Please, Jax begged the empty air. Just let me park. I'll pay double. I'll pay the penalty fee. Terms of service violation detected. Verbal abuse of AI assistant is grounds for penalty. Time remaining, 10 seconds. The edges of his vision began to go black. A vignetting effect, closing in like a camera shutter. Jax gripped the steering yoke so hard his knuckles turned white. He tried to memorize the road ahead. Straight for 500 meters. Slight left curve. Dodge the pothole. 5. Computer. Engage autopilot. Error. Autopilot subscription not active. Would you like to start a free trial? Yes. Yes. Please read the following disclaimer allowed to confirm. I can't read it. I'm going blind. 3. The center of his vision blurred. The resolution dropped from 8K to 144p. The cars ahead became blocky, indistinguishable shapes. 2. No. 1. Service suspended. Have a nice day. Black. Absolute, total darkness. Jack screamed. He was moving at 200 kilometers per hour, blind. He waited for the impact. He waited for the screech of metal and the crushing pain of death. But the impact didn't come immediately. Instead, something worse happened. Light returned. But it wasn't the road. It was a bright, white background. And in the center, a spinning 3D logo of a cheeseburger. While you wait for payment, please enjoy these messages from our sponsors. A jingle blasted into his optic nerve, louder than the roar of the engine. Big Belly Burgers. The taste that never ends. I can't see the road. Jax shrieked, tearing at his eyes, clawing at the synthetic lenses. But they were bolted into his skull. He couldn't remove them. He was a prisoner in his own head. The burger dissolved into a soda can. Fizzy pop. Drink the revolution. Jax slammed the brakes. He didn't care anymore. He just wanted to stop. He felt the car fishtail. He felt the G-forces slam him against the door. He heard the horn of the truck behind him, a deafening blast. Then the impact. Crunch. The car spun. Jax was thrown around the cabin like a rag doll. Airbags deployed, punching him in the face. Through it all, the ads kept playing. As the car rolled over, glass shattering, metal screaming, Jax saw a smiling woman holding a bottle of shampoo. For hair that shines like the stars, she whispered seductively as Jax's arms snapped. The car came to a stop. Jax was upside down. He could smell smoke. He could taste blood. But he couldn't see the fire. He could only see a discount code for 20% off new shoes. Use code, CRASH20 at checkout. He groaned, trying to unbuckle his seatbelt. Help. He wheezed. System. Call 911. Emergency services are a premium feature for subscribers. Would you like to purchase a one-time emergency pass? Cost, 500 credits. I don't have the credits, Jax cried. Understood. Routing to public volunteer network. Estimated response time, 4 hours. In the meantime, here is a trailer for the new action movie, Blind Justice. Jax lay there in the wreckage. The heat of the fire was getting closer to his legs. The trailer started playing. Explosions. Gunfire. Heroic one-liners. The visual fidelity was perfect. Crisp. Beautiful. He watched the movie trailer while his car burned. Hey, can you hear me? A voice. A real voice. Outside the car. Jax turned his head. Help me. I can't see. My sub expired. I got you, buddy, the voice said. I'm pulling you out. Hands grabbed his shoulders. He was dragged across the pavement, away from the heat. He heard the car explode seconds later. Boom. Jax lay on the wet asphalt, the rain hitting his face. Thank you, Jax sobbed. Thank you. Don't mention it, the stranger said. Paramedics are on the way. Jax blinked. The ads were still playing. A loop of a dancing cat food mascot. Hey, the stranger said. You got Karoshi 4s? Nice chrome. Yeah, Jax whispered. They're great. Listen, the stranger lowered his voice. I see you're locked out. I know a guy. A jailbreaker. 450 credits, he can flash your firmware. You won't get updates and everything will be in black and white, but no more ads. And no more monthly fees. Jax laughed. It was a hysterical, broken sound. He imagined a world in black and white. A world without high-definition neon. A world without the constant stream of data. Sounded like heaven. Do it, Jax said. Take me to him. First, I need the 50 credits, the stranger said. I don't have it, Jax said. Ah, the stranger's voice went cold. That's a shame. Well, the ambulance will bill you anyway. Good luck, pal. Footsteps walked away. Jax was alone in the rain again. AD break complete. Resuming blackout. The dancing cat vanished. The darkness returned. And in the center of the void, a small, polite text appeared. We miss you. Come back today for 10% off your past due balance. Jax closed his eyes. But the text remained, burned into his retina. There was no escape. Even in sleep, the bill was due. This has been Apex Sci-Fi. The scariest part of this story isn't the car crash. It's the terms of service. If you are grateful that your eyes don't require a credit card, leave a comment below saying, I see you. And remember, if the product is free, you are the product. But if the product costs $4,000 a month, you are just the victim. Subscribe for more glimpses into the dark future. Transmission ended.